Hello everyone. Okay, so as you saw on the thumbnail, right now we're going to make bitter leaf soup. Very fast, very easy. Okay. By the way, happy new year, guys. I think this is my maybe the first live I'm doing like this. I'm showing my face and everything. It's live as it's happening. Yeah, so happy new year to all of you. Thank you for joining me. And like I said, I don't know how long this is going to take, but everything is almost ready, so nothing should take so much time. Everything is almost ready, so I'm going to sorry guys, I'm just trying to mute this other phone so that the volume won't be interrupting interfering in the live. Okay, yes. Okay, so sorry guys. Okay, so let's start. So, as always, as I'm cooking, I'll just plug water by the side. I will be using hot water. Okay, so you see, there's nothing in the pot. I just use this pot to boil the cocoyam that we are going to use to make the soup. So that's why it's like this. I use it to boil the cocoyam. So as always, this is the meat from the freezer. I kept it to defrost. So as always, for those of you that know, I normally prep my meat and keep it. So when I want to cook, it's very easy for me. I don't get to start washing meat, boiling, and all that. It makes the cooking to take a lot of time. So these are the things I do that save a lot of time for me. Okay. So, and I have that video, the video of how I prep and store my meats for longer use. I have that video on my channel here. So in case you're interested, you just check it out. I'm adding more meat because this is going to be a big pot of bitter leaf soup. Yeah, so I'm just going to cover it, let the meat defrost completely. I will take out the meat again because it's already cooked, so that it doesn't get too soft by the time I'm done cooking the soup. I just want to get the stock. Then that stock is what I'm going to use to start cooking. Okay. All right. Hello everyone. If you're just joining, hello. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're there, just say hello. Let me know that you're there. Okay. All right, so while we are waiting for the meat, I'm going to melt the red oil. You know, in this country now, this is winter. The red oil has caked, like blocked. So before you use it, you just put just pour some hot water on it to melt the oil. So I'm just going to leave it there and then plug another water again. Who is this? Canal. Canal. I don't understand your language, sorry. I don't understand what you wrote. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Okay. Dundum. I hope this your Miss Rachel is not entering my video now. I don't want YouTube trouble. Hello everyone. If you're just joining me, you are welcome. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. Hello. So we are still waiting for the meat to defrost completely. And the red oil is here melting. Like I said, everything is almost ready. This is the cocoyam. I've already boiled and blended it. You can see it's already blended, ready to be used. This is the cocoyam. Then this is the bitter leaf. This is the bitter leaf. It's a dry bitter leaf. I bought it dry, but I have to make it fresh again. Yeah, so already cooked, prepped and ready. And then this one. Hi Reed. Hi, thank you for joining. Then this one is the main local spice when you want to make bitter leaf soup. This is the main local spice. It's called ogiri. It's called ogiri. I'll show you guys when I want to put it in the soup. I'm not going to open it now so that it doesn't start smelling everywhere. This ogiri, the smell, the smell is something else, but it's very nice in the soup. So I'm not going to open it now. I'll show you guys when I want to put it in the soup. Okay, what else? Okay, here. Then here I have my homemade catfish, grilled sorry, not mackerel, grilled catfish. You see, this is homemade. I made this myself. So I also have a video on this my channel how you can make this. Just buy your fresh catfish, grill it yourself. This is the catfish. I'm adding, and then here this is stockfish, already cooked, ready to be used. Okay, so I have this video. The video I will upload it anytime, maybe tomorrow or next week. Anyway, this coming week I'll upload the video how you can cook and prep your stockfish and preserve it like this, so that when you want to cook, you don't start cooking stockfish. If you want to add stockfish to the food, you don't start cooking stockfish, start washing meat, cooking. Like I said, I prep all these things and ahead of time. I prep them, spice them as I want, cook and store them in the freezer. So anytime I want to cook, that's why it doesn't take me much time to cook, because I've done like 60 or 70% of the job. It's already done. Yeah, so that is it. Okay, so the meat is ready, so I'm just going to take them out again, like I said. So that they don't overcook before I finish cooking this soup. I'll take out the meat. One of the hi, is it Maha? Somebody. Maha, hi, thank you for joining. You see, if this is to be a pre-recorded video, I won't be showing all this, taking this meat out one at a time. So I would have cut off some parts and just show you guys that I'm done getting out the meat from the pot. It says, what are you doing? I'm cooking. I'm cooking our local soup called bitter leaf soup. It's our local delicacy. It is called bitter leaf soup. Yeah, if you check the title of this live, you will see it. Bitter leaf soup. That's what I'm cooking. Yeah, so I'm done getting all the meat out. The water has boiled, so I'll pour more. I'll put another one in. So I'll plug another one because this is not enough for the soup. I'm still keeping an eye on this red oil. You see, that's the thing. When it dissolves, then it will just fill the bottle. Sometimes as you open it like this, it will just pour over. Oh, but I thank God this one didn't. This is still okay. Oh. Don't do. Ah. Don't do. Don't do. You're disturbing my audience. You can need them. Okay. So I'll get my chicken stock. This is what I use as my salt, crayfish, some seasoning cubes. They are there. Pepper. No, not mud. So once the you are just waiting for the water to boil, both this and this. But mainly I'm waiting for this, the one in the kettle. Because this is boiling already. Okay, so please just give me a thumbs up if you're there. Give this video a thumbs up, okay? So that YouTube can help me and push it to more people. You can also share it. Let's cook together. You can share it as well, so that more people can join. Maxi, what other soups do you make? Maxi, thank you for joining. I make a lot of soup. It depends. We have a lot of soup in my country. Where I come from, we have different soups, so many soups. So it depends. I can make a lot of soups, a lot. It depends. Yeah, but for this one, for today, this is it is called bitter leaf soup. I showed the bitter leaf earlier. This is the leaf. This is the bitter leaf. You also get to see it more as I'm cooking. And when I'm done as well, I'll put the main thumbnail. Yeah, for now, what I used at this for this live thumbnail is the fish. Yeah, but after now, I'll put the soup itself. Okay. Okay, this is hot. This is hot. I hope you guys can, yeah, you guys can see very well. Odogu bia buru o. Enan, bia buru dem me kan chu ozo. Enola. So. Let me use this one first. He didn't hear me. Let me use it and boil another one for him. Okay, so so this is ready. I'm just going to add the red oil. Some of the red oil over here, I don't understand them, to be honest. I don't understand them. This one says Nigerian taste. Nigerian taste. Some of them, it's just the same, I would say it's just the same oil. They just put Nigeria taste, Ghana taste, Liberia taste, Sierra Leone oil. But it's just the same bottle, everything. When you buy them, I've tried different countries, it's just the same thing. It's just the label. They just put this one Nigeria, this one Ghana, this one Sierra Leone, this one Liberia, but it's still the same oil. Anyways, so I've added the red oil. Now I'm going to pour the blended coconut. I'm going to keep this for now, just in case it gets too thick. So after the cocoyam, I'm just going to add some salt. Like I said, I'm using this chicken stock. You can use your normal salt if you want. Then I'll add some crayfish. Before I add this crayfish, guys, you see what I'm saying? Before I add the crayfish, let me get this closer. You see what I'm saying? You see the oil? You see how foamy it is? You see the foam on top of the soup? You see how foamy it is? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand this, all this the kind of oil, this red oil they sell here. Some of them, the taste from the oil will just mess up your food. So I'm just adding the crayfish. Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to add the seasoning as well. Let me wash my hand, guys. Okay, so I'm going to just give that a stir. It looks runny now, but it's going to thicken. So don't worry. That's why I reserved some of this cocoyam. If it's too runny, I'm going to add everything. So yeah, this is it. And I'll add some pepper as well. So that's enough. This is fresh pepper, guys, blended habanero pepper. But normally we make bitter leaf soup with dry pepper. Since in that again, I don't know. Do sorry guys, it's my baby. He's screaming. Oh. No. Don't come here. So I've added all that I need to add for now, so I'm going to cover it to cook. Okay, let it start boiling. So while that is going on, I'm just going to on my oven. I have this chicken that I marinated since yesterday. It has been in the fridge since yesterday. So yeah, I'm just going to put it in the oven to grill it. Yeah. so that not when I'm done cooking, I'll start doing that of the chicken. So while I'm making this soup, the the chicken will be in the chicken will be grilling in the oven. Mm. Yeah. So this is the chicken. I'm okay. Okay. I made it yesterday. I marinated the chicken yesterday and put it in the fridge. So today I'm going to put it in the oven. But before I put it in the oven, I'm just going to before I put it in the oven, I'm just going to sprinkle just a little oil. This extra virgin olive oil. I'm just going to sprinkle just a little. Yeah. And then I'll mix it. So guys, this the video for this chicken. I'll make that video and post it sometime. So because this one I couldn't record it yesterday because I was doing a lot of things at the same time. Yeah. So now this is ready to go into the oven. While we are still waiting for the soup to boil. So we are still waiting for the soup. So while we are waiting for the soup, I'll put this chicken in the oven. Hello, if you're just joining me, you are welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm making bitter leaf soup. So while the soup is still cooking, so now I want to finish this chicken that I started yesterday. Um, that the cartoon that baby is watching, I don't want the I don't want it to be penetrating into my video. I don't want YouTube issues. The one I had with them in December, I don't know if it's resolved or not. I will share that story maybe next week. Yeah. Because I'm still seeing it on my channel. It's still on my dashboard, so this tray is filled up, but I don't want to start getting another tray, so I just have to force everything here into this tray. Okay, so this is ready to go into the oven. Yeah, done. So that is done. Let the chicken be grilling while we continue with the soup. Okay, so we're still waiting for the soup to boil. It's still coming, still coming, still coming. It even looks like excuse me guys, it looks like this pot might not be big enough for this soup, but all the same, let's go and see. Let's keep going. So again, I'll plug another one in case I need it. Yeah, plug another one just in case I need it. So now I'm going to open this. Let me get a plate. So this is the, what's it called? Ogiri. Guys, like I said, this thing has some very powerful smell. That some people run away from. Look at it, just this small thing, this is £5. just this little thing, 5 pounds. So I'm going to take some. I'm not going to use everything, I'll just take some. Yeah, so this is the quantity I'm going to use for this soup. So what you do, Maxi says, what is that? It's called, whoops, this is boiling. Woo! Finally, it's boiling. But it has messed up the burner. Yeah, Maxi, this is, in our local language, we call it ogiri. I think it's made with, what's it called? It's made with melon. Some make it with melon, but where I come from, we make this with pumpkin seed. We use pumpkin seed to make this, but some other part of Nigeria, they use melon to make this. It's called ogiri. That's the local name, ogiri. So I'll just add some water to it to dissolve it. Like a goosey seed. Yes, exactly, yes. Exactly. Like the um Anambra people, I think they use a goosey seed to make this. But in my place, we use ogo seed. That is pumpkin seed. But not this. Our own is not this. It's not like this. It's not this type of ogiri. So we just melt it like this with some water. This one looks very neat, unlike the one I bought here last time. This one looks very neat. You can see the color. That one was so dark. Though it gave the same taste, it was giving the same smell and the taste, but the color wasn't this nice. But this color, I like this one. The color is looking neat. Yeah, so sorry guys, before I continue, I need to clean up this this cooker and some that dropped on the floor, just so I don't match it and then mess up the whole place and create more work for myself. Yeah, so that is done. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, it seems I'm going to add the whole of the blended cocoyam. Though it's still going to thicken, it will still thicken, I know that for sure. But let me just add all of that. I like thick soup anyway, I don't know. When I want to make a thick soup, I want it really thick. If I want to make a runny soup, I know I'm making a runny soup, light soup. You know those kind of soup that you can't eat with your hand, you must use a spoon to scoop it. Yeah. So yeah, I've added everything. why I complain about this oil? It's still foamy. Look at the top of the soup. Look at the foam from the oil. I don't know the kind of oil they sell here. There's this particular oil I normally buy here. It doesn't foam. You can't see this. It doesn't have taste. It's very good, just like fresh oil from home. Very good, but you hardly see it. It's very scarce. I go to that shop almost, let me not say every week, every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or in a month. I could go there like 3-4 times looking for that same oil. And each time they bring it, before you know it, it's gone. Each time they bring it, no matter the quantity, before you know it, it's finished. So when I don't see that, if I'm not that lucky, I just buy any one. So I'll just taste for salt. It's coming up. I'll need more salt. I'll add more chicken stock. No. Don't touch my tripod. Yeah. And the pepper as well. I'll need to add a little more. Guys, I don't know why I eat a lot of pepper. I too like pepper. I too like pepper. Yeah, that should be enough because of my little boy. Even though that the little boy, he has gotten used to the pepper. When he's eating and it's hurting, he'll be like, that's what he'll be doing. And they give him water. Once you give him water, that's the end. He's fine. He'll continue eating. So yes, I cover it to boil a little more again before we add the meat, fish, everything. And so while we are waiting for it to boil again, I'm going to get the stockfish ready. But some of them, they're in big chunks, so I need to like break them into smaller bits, and then anyone that still has the bone in it, I'll remove the bone. So like I said, I prep all of these and keep them. The video for this stockfish will be coming up soon, anytime this week. I don't know when. I'm still editing it. Yeah. So like I said from the beginning of this live stream, that's why my cooking doesn't take me much time. I prep most of my food ingredients and store them. Yeah. I prep my meat, fish, and something like this cocoyam as well. You can boil it, blend it, and put it in your freezer. Then when you want to use it, the only thing there, when you want to use it, if you bring it out from the freezer, you have to reblend it again, because when it comes out, it will be like it's chaff. The way it comes out with the ice, if you keep it to the frost, you won't like it. You'll be like, oh, it's bad, I need to throw it away. No, don't throw it away. Just reblend it again and you see it come back like normal, like you just made it. And you use it and make your soup. So these are the things I do to save my time, to save myself a lot of time when I want to cook. Okay, because when you want to cook and you need to start boiling stockfish, it takes time. You wash the meat, start cooking it. It takes a lot of time. So whatever I can do to save myself some time, again, coupled that I have a little baby with me, is not easy. So I prep a lot of things ahead of time. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just getting the stockfish ready. Let me add some more. Yeah, I think this should be enough. Yeah, this should be enough for this soup. This should be enough. These are the bones. It's very soft now. Just throw them away. Yeah, so the stockfish is ready. This one goes back into the freezer. Again. Again. Okay, so let me just wash my hand briefly. Then so this is getting very ready. Yeah. So at this time I'm going to add I'll test for salt again. Oops. This spoon fell into the pot. I'll just clean it. You see why live cooking is different. If it's a pre-recorded video, you won't say all this. You see, you just edit all of that, cut it off so that you won't see it. That's to show you that these things happen. But if not that this is live, if you post such video, most people will not be patient to watch such thing. They'll just abandon your video and move to the next one. So yeah, test for salt again. So now I'm going to add the bitter leaf. Don't worry that I've not added any protein to this soup because like I said, they are all ready, they are all cooked. Okay, so that they don't overcook. That's why, so they'll come last. Maybe like just 3, so that it doesn't. See? So because this bitter leaf also need to boil, boil, it needs to cook very well. So, I'll even add everything. I'll add all of the bitter leaf, yeah. But yeah, so as I add the bitter leaf, the next thing we'll add the ogiri. We call this one ogiri anambara. Even the bitter leaf. Yeah, so okay. Though this bitter leaf, I've boiled it before, like I said, but it needs to boil a bit. I'm going to leave it open. Some say that when you let me hold this spoon. I don't want it to fall into the pot again. Some say that when you add bitter leaf to the soup, and some say and stir the soup or cover it, that the bitter leaf will spoil, the bitterness will spoil your soup, that it will be so bitter. But if you don't stir it or you don't cover it, you leave it open, that it won't. That's not correct. That's not true. If the bitter leaf is properly washed, that bitterness is no longer there. You've washed it to the level that you can tolerate the level of bitterness, then it's fine. That's the way it's going to come out in your soup. So you don't need to um you don't need to worry about whether you stir it or you don't stir it, you cover it, you don't cover it. No. So you see, so I'm going to leave it to boil. Okay. Mm. Mm. That ogiri taste is popping up. It's popping. Mm. But for me, I would have added a little more pepper, but because of my boy, I'm trying to cut down on my pepper intake. Yeah, so we are going to let it boil for a while then before I add other stuff. Okay. So while I'm waiting for that, I'll just check the chicken that is in the oven. I'll just check the chicken. Let's check the chicken. Let's check the chicken. Okay. Okay. The chicken is gradually chickening. The chicken in the oven is gradually chickening. So we are just waiting for this bitter leaf to boil. I'm sure you guys can see it. Let me bring this closer so you see the face of the soup. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You still see that foam? Still see that foam around the pot. See that foam around the pot from the oil. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to cover it completely. I'll just leave it, leave one side open for it to boil. And then this one, the remaining ogiri. See what is left. See what is left. Look at the mountain of what's this? This is plantain leaves. Look at the mountain of plantain leaf they used to wrap this. Just this little thing. Look at it here. See what they used to wrap it. Even in Nigeria, it's the same. It's not like it's here. Even in Nigeria, it's the same. Don't do me. Don't do me and Miss Rachel to allow me do this thing now. So yeah, even back home in Nigeria, it's still the same way. That's the way they wrap it. They'll put one tiny thing and then use so many leaves, mountain of leaves to wrap it. So you see, maybe this one I'll just use it once again and that's it. This is very expensive here. Eh? So I will still use their mountain of leaves to wrap it. But I think it's because of the smell. I think it's because of the smell. That's why they try to wrap it so well. But in Nigeria now, most of them, they don't even wrap it with these leaves anymore. They put it in a plastic cup, small plastic cup that is kind of airtight, and then cover it. That's it. But I see that some people still use this. This is what they use here. I'm trying to loosen this so I can use it to tie it back. Yeah. So let me tie the ogiri back, and then I'll put it in the freezer. This can last as long as you want to keep it. It lasts for a long time, a very long time. Yeah, so I'll just throw it in the freezer like this when I'm done. You see? The soup is boiling. Hey. You see? Anambra bitter leaf. Onugbu Anambra. See how long it is. Where I come from, this is not our type of onugbu. But to be honest, I enjoy this Anambra onugbu more. Because when you're chewing it like you're chewing meat. Good. So you're just waiting for the bitter leaf to cook very well. There's something I noticed here, not just here. Some of these bitter leaves, they don't wash them anymore. They just cook them, make it this long, and that's it. They sell it like that. So anytime you buy bitter leaf, try and test it. Don't just say, oh, they have washed it, I don't need to wash it again. You just come back home, rinse it and use. I tell you, many of them will mess up you. You can't eat that soup. It will be so bitter. Because even with the amount of washing I washed this one and cooking, I cooked it, I boiled it before using it now, it's still bitter. Though, just like I said, the level of bitterness is what we can take. It's not that much. It's slightly bitter. But you can imagine if I didn't wash it, if I didn't recook it, you just assume, oh, they have washed it, it's ready to use. You just maybe rinse it and then use it to cook. That's the end of that soup. You can't eat it. Even in Nigeria, it's the same thing. That's what they do. So, especially if you're just going to the market to buy. But in Nigeria, I have people I can tell to wash bitter leaf for me, and once they wash and bring it, I know that it's washed. I know that it's good. I don't need to rewash or do anything. I'll just rinse it and use it. Other than that, but if you go to the market and buy randomly, be sure to test it. Check it very well before you use. So I need to check if the bitter leaf is done. If it is done, we need to take one bitter leaf and chew to see if it's done. It's done. It's fine. It's fine. So that it doesn't overcook. If it becomes too soft, it's not too good. So now I'm going to add my homemade grilled catfish. I'm taking out the bone. I've shared on this channel how you can make this. Just buy your own catfish and grill it at home, because the grilled ones, they said that it's very expensive here. Very, very, very expensive. I say, this thing that I can do on my own. Because it's the same catfish, the same fresh catfish. They dry it and then sell it. So since it's something I can do, why not? And it's cheaper when you buy it fresh. It's far much cheaper. And then I grill it myself. Ooh! Look at this one. Look at this one. Very big. The way I make this fish, if you test it, oh my god. Chidubem. It's very tasty. I spice it. I wash it very well, spice it, and then grill it. What is it here? Yeah, I think that should be enough for this soup. Let me wash my hand. Okay, so now, oops. Sorry guys, I didn't off the tap. So after the fish, now I'm going to add the meat. I'm going to pour in the meat. I said it earlier that this pot, I'm suspecting that this pot might not contain everything. May not contain everything. But if you take the whole of this meat, then it should be able to take the stockfish. Ooh. You see what I'm saying? That meat, one meat refused to enter this pot, but it will enter. Now or later it will enter. Or it will end up in my mouth. For refusing to enter this pot, it will end up in my, it will enter my mouth. You see? This pot is full though. Woo! No. Okay. Guys, this soup is popping. Let me pick my meat. I will rinse it. You see why I said if it's a pre-recorded video, if it's a pre-recorded video, you won't see all this. But because it's live, everything has to be live. They have to say everything. Yeah. So we'll leave it to boil once more, and then that's it. I would have transferred this soup to a bigger pot, but I can't do that now. I can't do that because I'm almost done. So by the time we dish the one we'll eat this evening, then it should be fine. It should be fine. Yeah. So who is there? If you're there, just say hi now. Just say hi. Let me know that you're still there. Somebody wrote something here. I don't understand what he or she wrote. I don't understand the language. Oh, Maxi is still there. Hi, thank you very much. Thank you. You've been here for a long time. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You see, my number one fan is not here. She will say that I didn't tell her that I'm going live. Every time she keeps terrorizing me. I'm your number one fan. I'm your number one fan. But when I come on live, I won't see her. So for those of you that are still here, that are still watching, I'll be coming live again, not tomorrow, maybe sometime next week, to share what my journey with YouTube, the problem I have with them right now as we speak. I'm still seeing it on my dashboard. I don't know why. So if you're here, if you're watching, if you're a content creator like me, just know that it's not easy. But if you're watching, just supporting we that are creating the content, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Like Maxi, he has been here for a long time. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So yeah, I'll be coming live again sometime next week to share what happened. It was during a live stream like this that it happened, but I'll come on live again to share that, to share what happened, and what you can do to avoid it as well. Yeah, not just sharing what happened, what you can do to avoid it. Not like I did something wrong, but like I said, I will share all of that. Maybe in my next live like this. So yeah, the soup is boiling again. So we are almost done, almost done, almost done. One thing I don't like, the soup, I'm sure you can see the color. It's giving what it's supposed to give. The taste is giving what it's supposed to give. It's popping. I like it, but the only thing that is not, I don't enjoy, is this foam that this oil gives the soup. You see, all this is just foam. Maybe I'll even just throw it away. Maybe I'll just throw this away. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll just pour that away because I don't know why. Though, like I said, not just here, even in Nigeria, when you buy some oil in the market, it's like that. That was why then, when I was in Nigeria then, I don't buy red oil in the market. My red oil, it must come from my hometown, it must come from my village. Though then my mom was still alive, God rest her soul, she was still alive then. Once I run short of red oil, I'll just send a message. They will send more to me, or I'll go and carry it myself. Although alongside other things anyway. Because I can't just drive from Port Harcourt to Imo State to go and carry just red oil. Yeah, so that is it. Yeah, so you can see the soup is giving what it's supposed to give. It's popping, it's the color. Everything is just okay. So the last thing I'm going to do is just to add this stockfish. Just to add it, you see, it's very soft. I've cooked it, that's why it has to be the last thing I'll add. And once I add the stir the soup, that's it, the soup is ready because it's already cooked, ready, spiced as well. I'm just going to add it. Ooh. Ooh. You see? Oh my God, this soup. Who wants to eat? I wish I can share with you guys. Who wants to eat? Who wants to taste this soup? Who wants to taste my soup? Yeah, so if it boils one more, Maxi, okay, says looks great. Thank you. Yeah, it's looking nice. Thank you very much. I would have changed this pot. If this is to be a pre-recorded video, I would have changed this pot. I would have transferred this soup into a bigger pot, but I can't do that now. I'm done and it's late. This is it, guys. This is it, guys. So the soup is ready. It will just boil once and then I'll turn off the heat and that's it. That's it. So thank you everyone that have stayed with me till this time. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you all in my next live. Like I said, please, if you see me come on live, come try and join me, okay? Support me. That's the only way you can support me. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in my next one. Our bitter leaf soup is ready. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.